Imagine walking through a vibrant forest, the air fresh and filled with the sound of birdsong. Now, imagine that same forest reduced to lifeless, barren land. What if I told you that this is happening every single day at an alarming rate? Could we survive without the lungs of our planet? Hi, and welcome to Ecosphere, where we explore ways to protect and nurture our planet. Today, we're diving into a critical topic: deforestation, the hidden crisis that's reshaping our Earth and threatening our future. Did you know that every year, the world loses around 10 million hectares of forest, an area roughly the size of Portugal? Shockingly, this means that in the last 50 years, 17% of the Amazon rainforest has been destroyed, and scientists warn that it could reach a tipping point where it can no longer regenerate itself. But why is this happening? Let's look at the causes of deforestation. The primary driver is agriculture, which accounts for 80% of global deforestation. Forests are cleared to grow crops like soy and palm oil and to raise livestock for beef production. For instance, over 2.71 million hectares of forests in Southeast Asia were converted into palm oil plantations between 2001 and 2019. Another major factor is logging, both legal and illegal, for timber and paper. Globally, the logging industry generates over 420 million cubic meters of wood annually. Urbanization also plays a significant role, with forests being sacrificed to make way for expanding cities, roads, and infrastructure. And while natural causes like wildfires and pests contribute, it's human activity that's the real culprit. Now, let's talk about the devastating consequences of deforestation. Forests act as carbon sinks, absorbing 2.6 billion metric tons of CO2 every year. When trees are cut down, this carbon is released back into the atmosphere, accelerating climate change. Deforestation is responsible for about 11% of global greenhouse gas emissions, more than all the cars and trucks in the world combined. Then there's the catastrophic loss of biodiversity. Forests are home to 80% of terrestrial animals, plants, and fungi. But every day, as forests disappear, 137 species of plants, animals, and insects are lost forever. For example, orangutans in Borneo have lost over 55% of their habitat in the last 2 decades due to palm oil plantations. Deforestation also threatens indigenous communities, who rely on forests for their livelihoods, culture, and survival. It's estimated that 1.6 billion people worldwide depend on forests, yet their voices often go unheard. Let's look at some global hotspots. In the Amazon, the world's largest rainforest, deforestation is driven by cattle ranching and soy production. Between 2001 and 2020, Brazil lost 58.9 million hectares of forest, an area larger than France. In Indonesia and Malaysia, over 90% of palm oil plantations replaced forests, wiping out critical habitats for species like tigers, elephants, and rhinoceroses. In Africa, logging and agriculture have led to the loss of nearly 40% of the continent's forests in the last century. But it's not all bad news. Across the globe, people are fighting back. Africa's Great Green Wall Initiative aims to restore 100 million hectares of degraded land, creating jobs and combating climate change. In India, the Chipko movement showed how communities could unite to protect their forests by literally hugging trees. In Costa Rica, reforestation efforts have doubled forest cover since the 1980s, making it a global leader in conservation. So, what can we do as individuals? The answer lies in small yet powerful actions that ripple into big change. Imagine planting a single tree, just one. Over its lifetime, that tree could absorb up to 48 pounds of CO2 every year, becoming a tiny warrior in the fight against climate change. Next, let's talk about the choices we make every day. Look closely at the products you buy. Does that chocolate or shampoo come with the hidden cost of deforestation? Supporting sustainably sourced goods, certified by organizations like Rainforest Alliance or FSC, ensures your purchases protect, rather than harm, forests. Then there's our diet. Reducing your consumption of items like beef and unsustainable palm oil can dramatically reduce demand for forest clearing industries. And finally, consider becoming a part of the solution. Join tree planting initiatives, support reforestation projects, or even start planting trees in your local community. Each action adds a leaf to the larger picture of hope and restoration. Let me ask you, what do you think is the biggest driver of deforestation, and how can we fight it together? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Before we wrap up, remember that change begins with awareness. The fight against deforestation isn't just about saving trees, it's about saving ourselves. Let's stand together for a greener, healthier planet. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to subscribe to Ecosphere for more eco-friendly content. Let's grow our community and inspire more people to make a difference. Together, we can build a world that thrives in harmony with nature. Thank you for watching Ecosphere. Until next time, take care of yourself and our planet.